Hey guys, Rubik's Master here with your Saturday video. Since I wasn't able to do audio yesterday and do a general discussion over the event, I figured I'd hop on today for a couple minutes and make one. So, this event is so weird. Like, they didn't advertise it, I didn't see it on Twitter, I didn't see it anywhere. I didn't know it was coming until I saw the notification pop up after I got home from work that my alliance had located El Kukui. And that's just weird. I guess this is the event we're getting for the month, but I don't really like that. I mean, this is the third month in a row we've had this event. And granted, when you compare it to other mobile game events, it's still pretty good, but it's the third month in a row. And while the launch was good, they didn't have the base too hard, they didn't have it too easy. It's still just the same thing. I'm I and I know the game is still in its infancy, so with balances and patches still coming out, they have less resources to focus on coming out with new content like different event bases. But like I said, it's the third month. It's the third time. It's a quarter of a year that's gone by that we've had the same event, and I just don't like it. Um, I'm looking back at the original War Commander that had just amazing events, and yes, they rehash a lot of events, especially now they go back and they reiterate events. It does make it easier on them, though. Even if you have like 4 or 5 different event types that go in a cycle, it's still a lot of variation, and you can actually develop a favorite kind of event that you look forward to coming out. You're like, say it's April and an event happens, you're like, yeah, I love that event. I can't wait until September when I get to play it again. But no, they're just running El Kukui straight into the ground. Like, my favorite event that I ever played in the original War Commander was their zombie event. It was attacking waves on your base, so it was a defense event, and it was just increasing amounts of zombies, and it was incredibly stupid. I mean, it was just zombies without I think they included like suicide zombies that blew up and whatnot, but for some reason it was just really fun because it was totally different, and I'm sure it didn't take them that much effort to put in attacking waves of mindless zombies. I mean, I'm not a programmer, so I don't know exactly how much that takes, but it's not like coming up with an entirely new base design and a new vehicle to put out and all that good stuff. I'm just saying, with all this, that it's time for a new event. And if this is really the event for the month, I'm a little bit depressed. It's kind of weird that it would be, though, because normally they come out on like the 16th. They come out halfway through the month every month, and this one came out really early. Maybe they're doing like a makeup I'm sorry for the last event? Who knows? I don't. Anyway, back to the actual event. I mean, you saw the attack I did yesterday. Same standard of fare as last time. They did make a couple tweaks, but overall nothing changed too badly. I did like this event actually being able to use my artillery fobs to target the main hubs of light vehicles, especially that first one, which is a large group mixture of S-13s, I believe rocket buggies as well, but also a Rhino, Abrams, and a bunch of mortarmen. Those mortarmen especially get really pesky if you don't take them out too quickly. So it's just nice to be able to call in an artillery strike and do a lot of damage on those areas. The second area with the rocket buggies, there aren't that many rocket buggies there, but it's also the place where you have to rush in and try and take out a machine gun turret and a salvo turret at the same time. So it's just nice, again, to have a little bit of damage already done in preparation of your attack. And if I could have had more fobs, it would have been even better. I could have weakened other hubs with railguns. Weakening those railguns would have been really nice. I could have just rushed in. I could have then just rushed in with my S-13s and sustained less damage. If I'd had higher level units overall, like my only level 10 units are my S-13s, which aren't extraordinarily helpful, I could have substituted a few of my units in favor of infantry and possibly been able to rush through to the end and have enough DPS and health to take out the helicopter, the Hind, at the end. The rewards are still standard of fare. I've only attacked twice. I didn't get any sniper criticals. I already have the sniper unit. However, I did get on one prize crate, I did get a lot of good cards that I needed, mainly like Rocket Buggies and Hinds. Both crates, I got lots of Hind cards, and that was nice. The equipment cards, we're getting more of those now. I think we got two. Um, the second crate, I did get mostly useless, except for the Hind cards and the equipment cards. I got a lot of infantry, and I got a lot of tier 1 cards. Um, It also seems like they decreased the chance of getting silver and gold crates from outposts again, so it's harder to grind out those redeploy tokens, but at the same time it only takes 12 outposts to make El Kukui show up, so you have less time overall to try to grind out those tokens. I mean, I feel like I'm talking a lot about a useless event. That's the same thing we've seen over and over. There's just been a couple balance changes, which don't really change a whole lot. It's the same event. There's no big thing to fuss about or big thing to praise it on. Okay, actually, one thing to praise it on. The price of the buy crate. Their draw of buying this... Okay, well that changed. So that's weird. Okay, when I clicked on this last time, it was offering, I think, 70 sniper critical cards, a mega crate, and some gold for $20. That was a really great deal. I mean, this, you get the mega crate, which I'm assuming is going to be kind of useless. You get the 2,500 gold, so whoopee, you know, whatever. The 1,000 sniper criticals, I mean, if you really want to upgrade your snipers, I guess so. They increased drastically, though. So if your snipers are level 1, I'd imagine you'd only be able to get them to level 5, maybe 6 with those 1,000 sniper criticals. I feel like if you're paying $100, you should get the max level, and even that seems a little pricey. Now, about the supercharging crates, I actually kind of appreciate it. So, as far as I can tell, you can only supercharge gold crates. Didn't have the option to supercharge bronze. I didn't get any silvers, but the golds are pretty nice, because when you get gold, you know you're going to be getting a couple commons, a couple criticals, 5 gold, and 225. Oh, this is for outposts, by the way, and 225 redeploy tokens. So when you see you get a gold crate from an outpost, especially in an event like this, you can supercharge that crate, and you know you're going to get another 225 redeploy tokens. So you'll get a total of 450 redeploy tokens. Whether that's really smart when it comes to whether just using your gold for redeploy tokens or to supercharge the crate, but you also get 10 golds instead of 5 and some extra cards. I don't see a big problem with that. Supercharging the El Kukui crate for 7,000 gold? No way. Especially since, as someone stated in the comments section, it is a crapshoot. You supercharge it before you see what your rewards are. My first crate that I got from my attack, supercharging that would have been insane. I would have been set. I would never have had to worry about getting critical cards for anything else for quite some time. If I had supercharged my second crate, I would have been super ticked off because it would have just been a ton of critical cards for my tier 1 units. So that's just kind of stupid. They should bring that price point way down. I mean, if they wanted 1,000 gold, that's still pretty expensive. That's still a pretty expensive supercharge, but it'd be more worth it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's pretty much all I was trying to say. This was just a general discussion since I couldn't do it yesterday in my no audio video. Let me know what y'all think. I mean, especially you guys that played War Commander Web, let me know what kind of events you enjoyed in that, because my personal favorites tended to be the defense one. Some of the attacking events got really nice because they made you really think about how to attack, but then again, the entire attack strategy of the original War Commander Web was a lot different than this. Yeah, let me know. In line with that, an event that they could do in this game that they couldn't do in War Commander Web is introduce an alternate campaign line. So instead of having to go to the world map and try and find bases or attack bases with your alliance or whatever, you're just trying to progress through different levels of a campaign. That would be pretty fun. It would take out the alliance assist aspect, unless you could get assistance from your allies in the form of attack boosts like you can now. Every time you beat a level, let's say it gives a 5% attack boost to your allies, or 3%, whatever. You guys get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let me know what kind of events y'all want down below. I'm sure you don't want a 4th month of El Kukui. I don't think anybody wants that. Anyway, hope to see y'all guys soon. I can't promise a video for tomorrow because I'm going to be traveling home, but at the very least, you will get your Monday discussion video. So, until then, y'all have an awesome day.